Pumpkin mulligatawny soup with holiday spices can be made vegetarian and non-vegetarian with leftover turkey or poached chicken. It's a complete meal. It's nourishing, healthful, packed with vegetables, fruits, and protein. It's utterly delicious and you must make it. You can use your leftover turkey or you can poach some chicken from fresh with some spices. You'll need the stock as well as the tender chicken once it's finished cooking. You can also use vegetable stock if you plan to make it vegetarian. First, melt some oil and some butter. You're going to add a variety of vegetables and fruits and spices to this, including onions, celery, chopped carrots, to create a kind of sofritos or mirepoix. Garlic and ginger paste. Remember, this is a colonial soup, so it has both Indian and European flavors in it. Give this a good mix. Allow the flavors of the garlic and ginger to permeate through the oil. Meanwhile, continue to let the chicken or the turkey that you have poach. You can pressure cooker it, poach it. Whichever way you do it, make sure it's tender. Now add some red pumpkin, add some chopped apples. I use Red Delicious because that's what I had home, but you can use other apples too. Now add some turmeric powder for color and flavor, some red chilli powder or cayenne pepper. Give this a good mix and continue to cook it. This is going to be an absolutely delicious and nourishing soup. Add some red lentils to it that you had soaked for about an hour or so. This brings a lot of protein, depth, and body to this beautiful soup. Now add some curry powder. I used Ship's curry powder, but you can use any curry powder you like. You can also use a combination of spices if you don't have curry powder at home, which are listed in the recipe below. Add the chicken or turkey stock to this, or the vegetable stock, depending on how you're making this. Cover it and allow it to simmer on medium heat until all the vegetables in it are completely mushy and soft. Chop up your meat into small pieces. Once the soup is fully cooked, blend it until it's completely smooth. It should have a nice pumpkin-y, yellowish red, very fall color. Looks delicious, doesn't it? Now add your meat to this. If you're not using meat, you can add pieces of apple or pieces of poached carrot as well. Your soup is almost ready now. Taste it, adjust it for salt, sugar, and spices. Serve it boiling hot in a casserole or pot. And it's going to need a few garnishes like fried onions, croutons, a little bit of chopped parsley or coriander leaves. This is so good. If you don't use the butter and you make it vegetarian, it's actually got no dairy in it as well. Nourishing, perfect on a fall or winter evening. Frankly, good anytime if you ask me. I love the healthfulness of this soup. It's a complete meal and you can make it veg and not vegetarian at the same time. So do try this recipe out and let me know what you thought. If you don't have pumpkin, you can use butternut squash too.